and joined the Rhode Island Latino Professional Organization for this press conference for a couple of reasons. And that is to, as Tomas was indicating, to provide awareness of these numbers. It's a snapshot that the census has provided us. The census provides these types of surveys on businesses for many communities. This is the first one that was issued. Next one will be women-owned businesses, African American, etc. And what is clear from the survey results is that the Hispanic business community continues to grow very rapidly. Hispanic firms are an engine of economic growth and job creation. Their paid employment grew by 26% from 2002 to 2007, compared with growth in non-minority firms of just 0.03%. At the same time, the Hispanic population increased by 18% compared to a 1% growth rate among non-minority population. Further, and this is perhaps the biggest point as we look forward towards what this data represents in terms of our future economic development strategies, that the Hispanic population has an estimated purchasing power of $1 trillion, at, larger than 14 countries worldwide, as Tomas has indicated. A 43.7% increase in Hispanic-owned communities nationwide, and a 68.8% here in Rhode Island. That means that it would be wise to ensure that our economic development strategies give due consideration to the needs of Hispanic-owned companies here in Rhode Island. We have worked hard in the General Assembly this session to make it easier to do business in Rhode Island. The Senate and the General Assembly passed legislation to cut red tape to make things much easier to start a business. And with the help of the Secretary of State, Ralph Malles, we're going to get that done. We have increased access to capital by ensuring that people have loan guarantees. We put in place systems to enhance the skills of the workforce so that workers can thrive in the 21st century. And businesses can find employees with the skills they demand. These actions make it easier for all businesses in Rhode Island, including Latino-owned businesses. The survey data from the Census Bureau help us make more informed decisions as we work to integrate the economic development strategies on state and local levels to capitalize on the momentum of this thriving, fast-growing sector of our economy. As the Latino community grows and the economy grows, the economy of the state grows. We need to incorporate this data into our vision for our state, for our city, and a growth strategy for the emerging markets. There are certain strategy priorities which need to be fully examined in light of this data. A couple of them. One, Hispanic-owned businesses need access to capital. We may need to develop a unique public-private partnership to create funding levels or vehicles for Hispanic-owned businesses, expand financing options, and increase surety bonding opportunities. The second one, Hispanic-owned business need access to contracts. We need to ensure openness and transparency in minority business government contracting and reporting. The third, Hispanic-owned business need access to markets. We know that we support a national export world, and we need to look at those type of initiatives. Working together, we can make this thing, we can make this happen. Grow our economy here in Rhode Island, be part of what we continue to say the American dream. Many immigrants come to this country to fulfill that American dream, to own a business, save enough for retirement, send their kids to college, and my colleagues can attest to that. So, the purpose of today's event is threefold: to provide awareness about the national and statewide statistics, to provide our thoughts about the importance of these figures to the congressional delegation and state and local economic development official, and to make this data meaningful to our state and local strategic plan in terms of providing assistance to Rhode Island companies. You will hear from our elected official, but most importantly, you will hear from business owners here in our state and our city. So thank you very much for being here, and I would like to now introduce our senior senator, not just because he's senior than me, but because he is one of the leaders in the U.S. Senate here in the United States and for our state of Rhode Island.